Your life is going to shit, and you know it. You've been ignoring your feelings and problems, trying to escape through distractions, even though you know that's only making things worse. This video will show you how to get rid of every mind-clogging problem you have on your own and get back to your true, authentic self. It's a straightforward 5-step process that anyone can do. So if you really want this for yourself, watch until the end. The first thing you need to do is sit down and be brutally honest with yourself. You need to label the emotions you've been holding. To do this, write down or say what you've been feeling for the last month. For example, you can say, I've been feeling shitty the last month. I've been depressed. I've been timid. I've been angry. This step is huge because it sets the right tone of focus in your mind and lets you zoom out to pinpoint exactly what's changed from your normal state. Once you've labeled the emotions fully, now it's time to feel them. And this is the part everyone avoids, consciously and subconsciously. And it's exactly why men stay stuck. Suppression is always easier in the short run, but it's exactly what keeps your drive low, your confidence low, and your energy suppressed. The second you start to feel pain, you quit because it's uncomfortable and it doesn't feel peaceful. But you must understand that this is the only way out of rock bottom. You need to dig deep and get to the core of what caused the emotion. Whether it was something someone said to you, a specific event, or a moment that stuck with you. Maybe your relationship ended. Maybe you lost your job. Whatever it is, recreate the scene in your head and feel every emotion with no fear. Let it hurt. Cry, scream, shake. Do whatever you need to do, because this is how you release the energy that's weighing you down. The energy that's killing your ability to work hard, to talk to people, to focus, to win. And once that's done, your mind becomes clearer. Your stress levels drop and your drive comes back. You feel lighter and hope returns. Now you're ready to fix things. Bad habits and problems suddenly become obvious. This marks the beginning of the climb out of rock bottom. The next crucial step is asking yourself why you got here. You need to analyze exactly which habits and actions led you to this point. When you do this, a list will naturally appear in your mind, and it will be specific. You'll start thinking things like, oh, it all started when I had this injury, so I stayed home longer. So I started scrolling and eating more junk food. Then I lost focus, I slipped up in other areas, so I started this habit and that habit. This is why motivational speakers say you know exactly what to do. Because you really do. You just couldn't see it before because suppressed emotions numbed you and disconnected you from yourself. Your subconscious knows exactly what threw you off course. So now you should have 3 to 5 main factors that are bringing you down. Maybe it's eating too much junk food. Maybe it's indulging in bad behavior with certain people. Or inconsistent sleep because of work or relationships. Whatever they are, these are your landmines. Write them down, understand what they are, understand why they're happening, and then create solutions. Too much junk food means eating healthy food that you actually enjoy. Bad influence means saying no more often. Bad sleep means developing a proper nighttime routine. Once you do this, everything becomes clear. Your problems, your solutions, and the exact steps you need to take. Now you have a mission, which is to obtain a better quality of life. This is what gives you that kick you see in people when they first lock in. That's dopamine and testosterone firing in the right direction, which means it's time to execute, and execute hard. You'll naturally start developing structure in your life, like a real morning routine, scheduled deep work blocks, a real fitness plan, and scheduled workouts. As this develops, your thinking changes. Everything you learn becomes useful. The world becomes your library, and every thought you have aligns with your purpose. You become a self-improvement machine, and nothing will feel better than your own self-mastery. There's one rule that has to be permanent, and that's avoiding comfort. Comfort feeds the inner voice you have inside you that keeps you weak. So if you want to take a hot shower, make it cold. If you want to be in bed for 5 more minutes, get up immediately. If you want to delay a task, do it the second you think about it. This rewires you. Hard actions raise your drive. Comfort drains it. As you cut dopamine draining activities and do hard things daily, your hormones begin to upregulate naturally. Testosterone controls your confidence, aggression, and momentum. If you pair that with hard work, you become dangerous. This is the key to the top. And once you get there, you realize what every winner sees. Life is sweet. The challenges, the failure, the wins, the growth, the freedom. This is where real life starts. This is the real dream. So unclog your mind, then attack. Go all in on fixing your life, because it will pay you back in ways you can never imagine. Now you know exactly what to do. So will you act?